guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here to plan for you, or in front of you, the week of April 20th through the 26th, 2020, and this will be the 6th week, I think, that, at least where I live, that we've been in quarantine. I think I'm right on 6 weeks. It's just crazy. In fact, Wednesday will be our 40th day in quarantine, where, yeah, that's just crazy. But the rest of you are in the same boat too, so you understand. For this week, since I, just like you guys, don't have much to plan, a little bit to plan, but not much, I've decided to, for the whole month, I've been following a planner challenge, which is hashtag Plan April 2020, and each week they have a different prompt, and this week is books, and I think that I heard like one of these days is book day or reading day or something like that, so I'm sure that's why they chose that. So what I decided to do was take, I wouldn't say my favorite book quotes, but some really fun book quotes, and I printed them out on top of just a Google searched image of a stack of books. So I have a quote from Winnie the Pooh, from The Little Engine That Could, from Tolkien, from The Tale of Despereaux, from Alice in Wonderland, from Peter Pan, and from Mary Poppins. And I know you're probably thinking most of those are kids' books. Well, I'm a teacher, so I actually have a passion for kids' books. I'm not a librarian, I'm not a language arts teacher, I'm actually a music teacher, but I really like kids' books. The illustrations are so beautiful, so beautiful. Anyway, so that's what I kind of decided to do to honor the theme of books. So I'm going to take one of these and put them down on each day, and I don't think it matters which one goes on which day, so I'm just going to start kind of putting them down. So I just kind of laid those down at random, nothing really thought out, just kind of put them down. And yeah, I think it looks kind of nice. I usually do start with washi, so I don't know what I was thinking, but I got this washi from Simply Gilded. I'd never bought from them before, but I recently made an order, and this one just caught my eye. And so I think it's because I love this color, this kind of taupey gray color. And like it matches my nail polish, look at that. I do, I love this color. And it's got that little holographic stripe on it that I can either do with or without. I don't care about that. But I'm just going to add this to the bottom of the page, just for a good splash of color, sort of color. I mean, you know, it's a muted color, but it's a color. I'm going to end this one here. Oh, that tore the page a little bit. I'm going to take this one to the edge of the page. I can always cut that off if I want to only go this far, but for now I think I want to go to the end of the page. And start on the edge of the page here. Oh, see, I can never lay it straight when I try it like that. I always have to have a little tail, or I can't lay it straight. Something to hold on to over here, you know? So if you hear clicking, my husband is actually next to me. We are kind of working in the same space lately because of the stay-at-home order. And there's his cough. And I'm not saying anything to him about his cough because he can't hear me anyway because he's got headphones on. At least he claims he can't hear me. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what he says. Because he's working on editing some videos for church this week. Okay, so that's that splash of color. I kind of wanted to add one more, which is this. It's also Simply Gilded. I don't know if you can tell. I've got kind of a weird glare, but there's like glitter and stars, like almost like falling from the top. And I want to put it at the top, but it covers the numbers. So I think I need to slice this a bit and get rid of just a smidge of it. So I'm going to take this, sorry if my head's peeking over, and I'm going to lay it, I don't even want to cut off 1/8 of an inch, it's like less than that. So which means I don't have a line to measure to. I'd have a line to measure to if it was 1/8 of an inch, but I'm just going to eye this and hope I got it to a good length. Yeah, it's not bad. So I'm going to do one more strip so I can do the other page. So I thought that kind of matched the graphics that I printed out, and it's got that dreamy quality that, you know, if you're in a good book, it should have a dreamy quality, shouldn't it? Okay, so I should get down to actual plans now. I guess the thing that I need to work out the most, let's see, I know what else. I am going to pull from this book in a second, but not quite yet. If you haven't seen my channel before, I do make a lot of my own stickers. It's just kind of an obsession of mine. So these are some stickers I made, just some boxes, habit trackers, and then this little guy that says Quarantine Day, and has a spot for me to write it in because I don't want to have a quarantine day. You know, I don't want to count every day, but there's a little smidge that didn't cut off with my silhouette. There we go. I do want to, you know, mark it down periodically. So like I said, if I counted right, which I think I did, Wednesday is Quarantine Day 40. So now I can take a pen and I can write 40 in that, because this is Quarantine Day 40. And so, you know, I might do that for 45 or 50 next week, you know, whatever. So I can do it for any of them. So that's what I wanted to get there next. I guess, do I mark, let's see. Need to mark which days are school days and which days are waiver days, because we have both. Like I said before, I'm a public school teacher, and right now, as is everywhere, we are in quarantine, and so we are not meeting for school, but we're still teaching. So the way our school district is doing it is we are having Mondays and Fridays are waiver days we got from the state that we don't have to do anything, we don't even have to make them up, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are distance learning days, online learning. I don't say homeschooling though. It's not really technically homeschooling. So my vision was taking these and just writing either waiver day or school day. I don't know where I want to put them. I guess I could just do like this. I don't know what to do. I thought I had this all figured out, and it turns out I do not. I'm going to come back to that. Let's do some other stuff that I need to get in, since I don't know how I want to mark that. The past few weeks I've been keeping it very uniform and putting it across the top, and this week I just wanted a little bit more interest, I guess. I'm going to put a decorative sticker over here that kind of matches. I like these black ones, but they're not the right vibe for this. Could just use the flowers. Messy bun and getting stuff done. Totally. That's like so literal right now. That is so literal right now. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you guys, but I am working my tail off for homeschooling. Not homeschooling, distance learning. But I don't get dressed up like it's a school day. maybe I'll just do that one. Messy bun and getting stuff done. It is black. Will black work? I'm going to put it down on a guide and see what I think. I did promise myself, for those of you who noticed, my last video was like forever long. I don't know what I was thinking. So I promised myself I wouldn't take as long today. Does that look weird with the black? Wish you guys could like answer me. I actually don't hate it. Especially if I come up with something black here and I use those little black triangles. I think it'll work. So I'm gonna do that. So here we go with this one. And the reason I want to do that is because then I can go ahead and put my habit trackers down. When I used to use habit trackers, I always put them at the bottom so I could put to-do lists here. But now my to-do list is much shorter. So I'm just going to put these at the top. Because I really do want to focus on them. And I really, really do want to focus on them. Like, I want to do better. I'll leave a little space in case I want to put some sort of a to-do thingamajig up there. I can't speak. My husband's phone just buzzed really loud and it kind of distracted me. So I want to walk every day. I don't have a specific amount of time or distance or anything. I want to practice lettering because I don't know how to do it and I want to learn how to do it. And I want to read every day. And I don't mean Facebook and I don't mean internet news. I want to read something for fun. And I've got stuff to read. I just never do. So those are going to be my habit trackers for the week. Why don't I go ahead and get our main Zoom meetings down. Our school district is using Zoom a lot. I mean, you can use other things too. We're not mandated which things to use, which is nice because some districts are, some states are even. So thankfully, we are entrusted to be responsible with whichever, form of communication with our students we choose. So most of us are using Zoom and Google Classroom. So I'm just going to mark down a few meetings that I know we have, like meetings / classes, you know what I mean? Let's see. My husband's got like 6 or 7 this day, and I don't want to list them all out, so I was just going to put a box there that just says, not going to see Rob all day. Because that's the truth. He seriously has probably 7 Zoom classes today, maybe 6. It's going to be a lot. He's going to be busy. Do I want to overlap that? Yeah, it just gives it a little interest and makes you see it. I think you see it better when it overlaps. So there we go. That's his zooming all day long. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, goodness. Might be losing it in the quarantine. Let's see. Wednesday, there's another class that I have. Let's mark that right here. And these stickers, by the way, are just ones I made, just little boxes, and I chose colors that match these. So they are nothing to write home about, nothing amazing. And I make way more than I need, and I'll just keep them in a pile and pull them out for other spreads and stuff. And I do keep these by because more will come up as the week goes on. But for now, that's enough. My book club is meeting Friday night. We're just doing Friday out of habit, I think, because when we meet live, we do it on Friday nights. So I think we're just doing Friday out of habit now, which is kind of funny because we don't have to. That's kind of cute. I want it to be big enough to say what time it is, write down the book. Really, that's enough, I think, but I do want it to be a little bigger than these other boxes I've got. So I could use one of these, but let's just use this guy. husband's making a face. I think something's not going right with his recording. Alright, so this will be, move that a little bit. This will be my book club Zoom meeting, which I've started the book and I actually adore it so far. It is called, I might get the title a little bit wrong, but it is something along the lines of The 100-Year-Old Man Who Jumped Out or Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared, which is a mouthful of a title, but it is so far, and I've really just started it, but it is so far just adorably written. Like, the style is just so sweet. Okay, let's see. What else have we got? What else do I need to get in here? I still need to list my waiver days and my school days, and I need to get some to-do lists down. I could do stickers for to-do lists. I think I will, since I've got them. These are cute. I think I've got more than plenty. The problem with these is I don't think it's realistic, at least in a quarantine, to say I'm going to get 8 things done a day. It's just not likely. So I'm going to have to shrink that down somehow. Let's see here. Let's put a to-do list on Wednesday afternoon for now. But I am going to shrink that down. And let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is more than enough to accomplish. And of course, these are like bigger than just, you know, wake up and things like that. Put that there for a Wednesday to-do list. And I'm going to do the same thing for Thursday. What color do I want? Am I moving on screen? I don't know. Blue, marble, tan. There's even more black. I already used the tan on that page. I'll go with the blue. Maybe the peach. And the peach goes, right? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is plenty to expect right now. Do I want to put this to-do list in the same place, like right across from here? No, I'm going to put it up higher just because I can. Okay. Kind of want one for Tuesday. I'm afraid it won't fit in well, but yeah, I can go over the line a little bit. That'll be fine. Right? Right. Let's just keep it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those will more than likely be school things that I'll be doing, since those are teaching days. So I could put to-do lists on Monday and Friday as well. Probably should. I might do those differently though. I might find some bullet points for those to let the waiver days look a little different than the school days. I do want to go for those triangles again though. I think. You know what else I wanted to do? I wanted to add some florals. I kind of want to add these. What if I add a little leaf to like next to each book? Or at least some of the books. That could be sweet, right? I'm not very confident at cutting these freehand, but I also don't want to stick anything to this because it's just printer paper and it will not allow things to be pulled up from it, I'm positive. Yep, I didn't do that angle right. Might have gotten rid of too much of that leaf, but you live, you learn, you do your best. Yeah, see, that's not bad. I'm going to do that for a few of these books, I think. if I like the stem, but I like the look. So I ran out of gold ones, so I had to use some black ones, and I'm not sure I like this little renegade guy. Might have to move him. Doesn't work. Don't know exactly what to do with him. I don't know. I will just put him right back in the sticker book for now. I might come back to him. All right, I still need to do my, what do you call it? Those triangles. Or not. I mean, there's no saying I have to, but I do want to. I think it'll get a little shine in here as well. I've got the gold from these leaves. I'm going to get the gold from these triangles. So let's see how I can make this work. So I can take one. I could put it like here. And I could put Tuesdays like here-ish. Wednesdays I could put down here. Thursdays, unfortunately, also has to go down here. Fridays could go right up in here. Ugh, I may regret this, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. So today, and what I'll do is just above the triangle, I'll write waiver day. Since there it is waiver day. Don't have to make it up, don't have to do it. We are still contacting kids, I'll be honest. I mean, we can't just ignore our kiddos, but just not giving them content to learn on Mondays and Fridays. Sorry, it's oddly hard to talk while you're putting a sticker down. Wednesday, I was gonna put directly across from Thursday just because. So put that there. Almost disappears, but I think it'll be all right. Tuesday, I really only have this little area in here. Wonder if that could be my answer to that other leaf. I don't know. Can this leaf somehow work with this triangle? Am I trying too hard to make something happen that shouldn't happen? And so that'll say school day, and then Friday, go right in here. This will say waiver day. That's crooked. Okay. So there we go. Oh, that's printed on there. That's so funny. The only thing I don't have is shot and trash. I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna use one of my little homemade stickers for shot and trash. You know what trash night is. Let me see if there's anything in here I like. You know what trash night is, but we also have a family member who has to take a shot once a week. Just a upkeep medication, and so we do it on the same night as trash night to make it easy to remember. I want something like that, but I don't want the red. That's blue. That could work. I had envisioned it going right here, but maybe I'll put it up here. Okay, so that'll be shot and trash. So this Post-it, because it happens every week, I will just move to next week. I guess, yeah, the rest of my Post-its are not necessarily every week. So I'm not making Post-its for those. And now my husband's being nice and taking the trash out. No, he's not. He's just putting something in the trash. Oh, goodness. I cracked myself up. Now, do I want any of these quotes? Hello, weekend. I don't care about the weekend at this point. Life is so lovely. That's actually really nice. Pulls the black in. Your phone is so noisy. I'll put that up here. Life is so lovely. I kind of want something for down here. I don't know if I want a box to write in or a decoration or both. What if I put a little now next to the habit trackers? Is that too much of this? Is it too similar a color? I don't want the later though. All the coffee, that matches, but I don't, for me it's all the Dr. Pepper, not all the coffee. All right, I don't know if there's anything else that's gonna work down there, so I'm probably just gonna leave this blank to be a running to-do list for the week. It's often what I do. So I think I'm gonna stick to that. Kind of want one more of these long quotes. None of these are doing it for me. I could put a "so busy" on Tuesday on his thing where he is zooming all day long. That could be kind of funny. Again, hello weekend doesn't do much for me right now. It's just not that important. Anybody else feeling like that? Like, just don't even care what day it is. All right, I think I'm gonna call this done. So that is going to be my spread for the last week of April 2020. The theme in the Plan April 2020 challenge of books. So thank you for watching. If you like this spread, please give me a little thumbs up. If you're inspired at all by what I do, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can, see them more often. So thanks a bunch for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I really hope that you are staying healthy.